Hi everyone, welcome to hashtag Deck the Year, which is an open collaboration hosted by Penny's Crafty Creations. And as you can see, I have a hot mess on my craft table. Um, I learned, I didn't know this, but I learned in the coloring community that this is not just May, but it's Mer-May, meaning they try and color mermaids throughout May. Well, I'm not doing that for the whole month of May, but I knew I had two mermaid dies, and I do, and apparently I've used them at least once before when I first got them. These were from Craft Stash. That's as much as I know, because I've had them for a while. So I thought I could use one of them, probably that one that's already nicely die cut for me. Um, and I found this beautiful tissue paper that to me has the colors of mermaids, maybe. I don't know, at least the purple and blue. And the other day I was looking for a stencil for something else and I found this one, which certainly looks like this paper, right? I could just use that paper, but I don't want to, unless I die cut the mermaid again and paper piece the part with the, part of it with the thingies. What are these called? Anyway, scales? So I think I'll use that. And I'm going to do an index card. Um, I also found this beautiful sequined ribbon. This was a gift from Charlene, Cheryl's Crafty World. And look at that. Perfect for mermaids. And I was looking for these for something else, and look at this beautiful purple and blue. What are they called? Pipe cleaners. They call them decorative tinsel stems. Tinsel stems. Hmm. Anyway, and then I had gotten this free Astro paste from scrapbook.com when I placed an order, and I think I had this in a turquoise too, which this isn't as bright, but it'll do. This purple glitter gel from Glitz glitter gel from Gina K Designs. Thermo Web. I hope it's called Wild Lilac. I don't know when I got it, several years ago. So I hope it's still okay. It feels all right. I don't know that I've ever used it. And I'm going to start with just putting some Distress Oxide down and spritzing it with a little water. And I just chose these two colors. So this color is pretty close. I don't even know if I'll end up using this paper unless, like I said, I use it for the mermaid tail and die cut that out. And then I have some sentiments and this other paper, but I don't know if these are from two different paper packs. I don't know if I'll end up using them. So I'm going to go ahead and just put color down. You don't need to watch me do that. I have blending brushes. I didn't have one for broken china, so I'm going to use this one. I think it'll be all right because that looks like it was a light green. But I have this one for wilted violet. And then I think I'll stencil and I'll have to let it dry anyway. So I will be back once that's dry and figure out what I'm doing next, okay? I will see you soon. Okay, here's where I am so far. I did use the two colors I showed, the wilted violet and the broken china of the Distress Oxides, and I did spritz it, let it dry a bit, and then I spread on this Astro paste, which is very soft and fluffy, but it's also new. That was my freebie from scrapbook.com. And then this one, when I opened it, it's starting to dry out. It had some pink around the edges, and I just stirred it really good, but it's still fluffy enough that I can use it, thank goodness, because I really love that color and the glitter in it. So I am getting ready to pull the stencil and then go, I see I missed some down here, and go wash the stencil. So let's carefully do that. And then I have to let this dry. Isn't that pretty? I put a little purple over here too. And I left some edges not done. So I'm going to let this dry. And then I have some ideas now. Oh, I did die cut that piece of paper and paper piece the little mermaid that I had, and I used a blue glitter pen just to go in the stripes of the tail and also her hair, eyes, and mouth, because you know, under the sea, I don't know, do they have red lips? Yeah, who knows? I just did it all in blue because it was on a pale green, and I had to figure out where the placement's going to go and what I'm going to use for other things. So I will be back, and I'll probably come back and just show you the finished project at this time. But all I did for this was, you know, I have these palette knife sets from Altenew, and I don't know, forgive me, the sound is sounding really rattly right now. Hopefully it'll stop. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon. Okay, everyone, this is what I came up with. It's okay. It's not my favorite, and I didn't know there was so much gold and stuff in this sequin ribbon, which apparently is the kind you can flip back and forth, but I'm not going to do that. I put all the ribbons, this is ribbon, and the rickrack down with Fabri-Tac. Actually, I did take a little piece of this tissue paper, um, from up here, I guess, yeah. And I put it down when the purple and blue mermaid tails were still a little wet, and that helped it stick, and I just added some glue around the edges, and that was my regular glue. I usually use uh, Tombow, the green lid one. And I found I had these, so I thought, well, why not? I know it's Mer-May, and I have the mermaid. And I put this ribbon at the bottom to make it look sort of like the bottom of the ocean with the, or, you know, where the sand is with shells, because her hands are down like she's holding on to something. So I thought that gave her something to lean on. And I wasn't too sure about this crab guy, but he's already stuck on the coral. I was looking for some coral, and that, I think I'm going to miss Joanne's. That was Park Lane Summer Papercrafting sticker, and I had not used any of them. And I think they had a whole collection, which I don't think I got because I have some other summer paper pads, but oh, there was another coral, but I wanted the sort of greeny blue coral, but I guess the crab helps break it up. And then this guy was already painted, and from guy or gal, the dolphin. And then the words I cut out of a paper pad. It says, "Keep swimming and be free." And the dolphin's jumping up out of the water above the mermaid and heading back in. So I think it's okay. It's a little bendy, but I'm all right with it. So that's my take on Mer-May for the month of May. I'm not a big mermaid person. I don't know why this won't go back in. There we go. But you know, I had the mermaids, and I thought, well, since it's Mer-May according to others, there we go. So, do you believe in mermaids? I don't really, but you know, it's a fun thing. And the Little Mermaid show was really cute. So I did like that. Anyway, that's it. That's what I have. I used this already die cut, except I did her tail. I maybe should go over the blues with the glitter gel. And I meant to get her covering up those few that were didn't take as well, and I put her over a little too far, but that's that guy's fault. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments down below. I may still add some glittery blue gems or something on here if I can find some, and then that'll be it. I should have, I was thinking I should have taken that tissue and crumpled it more or something, but I wanted the sort of sky cloudy look, although you can see it more over here than you can here because I think this part was more purple and it kind of blended in. And yes, I even got it on me. That I think was the glitter paste stuff. Ugh. And I have washed my hands once. I'll go wash them yet again. All right, everyone, that's all I have for hashtag Deck the Year. I hope you like it. Be sure to check out Penny's Crafty Creations because she is the host. But use the hashtag too because there are some really creative people that are participating, and I love to see what they've made too as I get time to watch the videos. So, yeah, take care, and I'll see you next Thursday. Bye for now.